Oh, we are back. We are back with peak video games. Pathologic 3 Pathologic 3 Outer Wilds but for Chuds. Outer Wilds but for Chuds. It's Pathologic 3 again for today. So I've got no better ideas. What else am I gonna play? Octopath Traveler? No. But first, it's time for the dolls, for a little bit of dolls. So let's pull that up. You better hear a Pingus in a second.
Pingus?
Yep, that's me, Pingus. So, actually, I think I hear somebody in the house. Okay. I'm actually back. We're for real now. We're for real. Dolls. I think this is for the king. 2. Totally accurate battle simulator. Oh, this is Escape from Duckov. Yes. I'm very intelligent. No. Doom. The new one. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't have a bloody clue. Or is this chained together? Jesus. Because we all want to play that. Yes, we do. It's a Valorant character. Jade. I don't know. Jade? I don't know what they're called. Yeah? They're from that game that I hate. It's from Valorant, bro. It's from Valorant. I never get these. I'm just gonna do Scrandle. Just do Scrandle. Okay. Stick for 6. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think, yeah. These aren't bad options. It's gotta be there. Yeah, Charlotte, yeah. That's a dire pie. Yeah, come on. You. That's Chicago town, dude. But it looks horrible. It looks ill, yeah. Now this doesn't look good, but price and pint. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. This. Yep. Banger. Sausage in batter. Does it come with the beer? It's gotta be for nearly $5 for a pretzel. Now, if it was me, I'd personally choose this. Yeah, these are some great options. Ooh, those fries are loaded, but the price is a victory. Yep. One more. Am I gonna get 100%? All right. Yep. Cinema. Flawless. Scranner. But that's enough. Because we know what time it is. I'm getting malware bites adverts. We know what time it is. Quickly. Give me music. The moment you stop brushing. Oral B. Now this is the music I want. This is the music that I want. For sure. Yep. I like toothpaste. So. It's time. Oh, these are 2 adverts, dude. 2? I have ad blocker. Okay. It's time. Pathologic 3. Let's turn off the music. Why did I even bother turning it on in the first place? It's time. Game screen. Game. Get me Pathologic 3.exe. You can tell the game is evil because it's .exe. Nope. .exe. Come on, Pathologic, you can boot. There we go. It's booted. Okay. Now, we turn the game down by about 12 decibels. I love Pathologic 3. It's... Me too, bro. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. How's it going, bro? We're playing Outer Wilds, but for Chuds. Me. I'm the Chud. Ooh. Okay. So, refresher. Realistically, it was probably a bad idea to let the children go to war. But, you know, I need to examine him before midday. Jesus, bro. I've got places to be. Yeah, I know. I gotta examine him. While I can. Watch me not make it there in time. It's all the way over here. 1 hour and 21 minutes. I think I'm pushing it. It's the embalmer. The embalmer. I don't know how to pronounce. Step back. The body no longer pumps blood through the lines. Don't disturb its deathly rest with your restless life. Will you let me come closer? I'd like to figure out this person's cause of death. You can't see anything. Look, it's just the one eye. He's fine. You are breaking our laws. I'm the one who must tend to the body. While I'm preparing it for burial, everyone leaves the village. No living gaze should brush against a dead body. So this is why you're blind? It's part of the ritual? You don't need eyes to work on the body. You need hands, your nose, your ears. You need your senses. I'm trying to figure out who killed Isidore. If you won't let me examine the body, could you at least describe the nature of the wounds to me? The wounds, they must not be disturbed. The gaze is like a burn. Take your healthy eyes away from here. Ooh. Leave, you snake person. Dude. Aw. Did I mess up? Oh, ring. Oh, did I not fill my inventory? Oh. Cool. Realized the man who was inviting me. He was stabbed in the back. The horn matches the wound in his body. His feet haven't been washed yet. His hands haven't washed yet. It looks like sand pest. I took some blood. Hello, mister. Okay. Cheeky cheeky. I don't think they're gonna like me for what I just did. You know. Not to get presumptuous. Okay, it's gonna be too late for this. But hey, let's try. We gotta do our best. Hope, 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 hope. I love Pathologic 3. I need to kick this to speed up my, which is I feel like you would probably slow down as a result of kicking it, but we've all. You know, we don't need logic. Oh, it's true. We patho and then we logic. Hey up, mate. I'm back. I hope you don't mind if I just, Oh.
I've lost control of my hands.
Is that all? Is that all he has to say? Cool. You can take a look, but touching? No, no, no. Ooh. There's a struggle here. What? More of a jump scare than like, Okay, well I know it's over here. More of a jump scare than... Oh.
I've lost control of my hands.
You know perfectly well what this is, Orion. That's why you're suddenly so twitchy. It's like the eye is like the Alan Wake 2 jump scares where it's just like the old lady screaming at you because he's just like mocking me. It was because of this that Isidore sealed off the crude sprawl. I'm here on all Gimski's orders. He asked me to check the house for any signs of the plague. That's right, and also he was looking for some foreman. I saw him ask his people where the foreman was. That's you, isn't it? That's how you introduce yourself to me. Let's go together. You will tell him about the plague. Why don't you tell him for me? I should stay and collect more samples for research. There we go. Look at that. Boom. I've actually got it this time. I have the plague mold and Isidore's blood. So I'm gonna go to see Artemy because there was a conversation yesterday. I didn't take the package with the butterfly. What do you mean? Oh, I guess that's there too. I've got a lot of things to analyze today. Riddle or rubbish. I am now the owner of a glass box and a small piece of wood. The box won't open. I guess I'll go hang out. Hello, love. I'll have a chat with you.
Yes.
I'll move like a ghost. I'll take your offer, Muck. I'm not losing any health. At least if I am, it's so slow that I can't even notice. Oh, it's so loud. It's this cutscene. I already watched this one. I don't gotta watch it again. I just want to have a checkmate. I've already talked to you guys.
Look into your soul to steady your hands.
Now this guy. He's mewing. Look at that. You can tell he's holding like his tongue at the top of his mouth, you can tell. Forgive the big city, Father. He didn't mean to intrude. Why, yes, I did. I came to pay my respects. Yes, this is still a play. Mark and Mortel was like talking about like, ooh, it's a play, and obviously it's still got the whole play thing going on, except this time you don't go to the theatre comes to you, which is a bit of an interesting take, which I'm a fan of. Very much still a play. I don't know how much it's going to put emphasis on that though. You know? I came to pay my respects. I never met Isidore, but I understand he played an important role in this community. Thank you, now be silent. Your father summoned me to this town. I received a letter for him. Leave him. Young Barak is searching for his path. Megan. That's not my name. Open your eyes and see that he is struggling. Kin is waiting in awe to hear his words. No one is waiting to hear your words, though, especially not young Barak. Young Barak will be gathering herbs for the offering tonight on the bank of Gorkon. You may talk to him there, do not talk here. Why that? It is permitted to spill blood there. Here it is not. The earth in that place will be pleased. I don't expect this to end in bloodshed. However, with Barak, you never know. You can talk tonight, but choose your words wisely, for not all of them may be taken kindly. I'll just be examining it. Oh, well, I don't need to anymore, really. I mean, what are you doing here, mate? Oh, in that get up. Keep the fit.
Time is of the essence.
He's a little bit English, isn't he? I heard of you, Dankovsky. You'll be surprised, but I heard a lot about you. We won't talk now. Earth is crumbling over my mentor's body, but one day we shall talk. Tomorrow, maybe. You've stolen Simon's body. No need to play dumb. Pardon me, but I've never heard of you. Don't you all go niminy-piminy on me. You came here for Simon because he's chosen you as a successor, am I right? What? No, I've never even talked to the man. I came to study him. You okay? Thank you. You're a fool. Of all the doctors in the capital, he chose you, and yet you didn't even understand. I'll explain it to you, but not on my mentor's grave and not behind my nemesis' back. He's got some nasty side-eye. This is... Gulp. I have so much what now? What do you know of his death? Shut up. Oh, alright. Alright, mate. La la la. Let's see what Grace has to say.
Yes?
Dude. Likely ban evader. Damn. Okay. Restricted. I'll ban him later then. I'm too lazy right now. How touching? What now? Are you talking about the step settlement? I know that Izor's body was bought there. Yeah, let's just speak in Latin. Okay. Oh. I guess not. Excuse me. Goodness. I'll be going here then. Peace. His secrets weren't buried with him. This is one mind map. This is a mind map. So I guess I just examine this stuff and wait for tonight to speak to Bara. I guess I'll be taking my thing. Okay. Analyze the blood. Bit of blood, no good for donation, but it's okay. Well, I mean, probably, yeah. Let's medicum mova adhibere. Sampest couldn't have inflicted such wounds on him. Stepmania, or could she? What about this? What about the plague mold sample? Needs to be analysed in the analyzer. Concentrated fog. I guess I'll go warn Sabarov. Is there anything else needing to be done? New. I'm making like progress on this day. I'm liking this loop. It really is Outer Wilds, but for chuds. Ooh, efficiency? Call me efficient, Jim. And then over here, Outer Wilds, but deep. Yeah, true. Outer Wilds could never. Okay.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Never listen to an Outer Wilds fan. You know, this should probably be a little bit concerning. Just people are out and about. Sabrov's got a lot of visitors. Hiya, mate. Are you sweeping up the garden like a weirdo? What is there to sweep up? Oops, wrong way. I didn't smash this. I should have been allowed to smash that. That's not fair. Oh, hiya, lads. I'll just be looting your house real quick. It's not to
Well,
you.
It was a productive night.
I guess we're talking to him. Huh. Wait, Yankovsky, let's step aside a moment of your time. I wanted to speak with your wife. What happened? There's no need to speak with Katerina. Is this some sort of patriarchal thing? Forbidding your wife to speak? Okay. Just with speaking to another man in the house? We'll manage without you. Why not? Katerina is ill. With what? She suffers from pain. I made a wrong call. You can speak with her, of course. I only ask that you show understanding. If she behaves strangely or begins talking about pain, don't give her anything. No painkillers. I'll be tactful. Leader of the Humbles cult. I don't know about cult. Everybody in this town is in either 3 cults. You got all the Jaboas. She's not having a very good time, is she? Mistresses. But people said Katerina liked the gift.
Don't shout. I value whispers, waysides, and west winds.
Me too. You're like the first person to not blow my eardrums. Bachelor? 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 Bachelor. Bachelor Dankovsky. Such honor for our house. I knew you'd come. How? Even I didn't know where I'd end up today. Haven't you heard about the mistresses yet? Can you predict what I will say next? Of course you can. You will say, for example, I doubt I'll ever know what mysteries the words hold. I don't think you will. Wait, did you actually predict my words right now? Of course not. I'm certain you only repeated what I just said out of gallantry. Decided to play along with the eccentric provincial dame. No, that's not it. I felt like I really couldn't say anything else. Like all other thoughts were blown out of my head. Do you see the eyes watching us from the corner? Little ones, black and red, like little angry birds. In pairs, but sometimes in 3s and 4s. So if you think those are rats, then you're wrong. No, I don't. I'm a mistress. They say Nina and Victoria were true ones, and I am a false one. Fools. Nina had 1 pair of eyes. Victoria had 2 at most. But I have hundreds. And Clara, my little daughter. Clara's worth 1,000 Victorias. 10,000 Marias. I keep trying to Clara's your daughter? Do you have children? No, I don't. Have you ever tried for a baby? I haven't. Have you ever felt your inadequacy because you couldn't give the world what you were made for? Oh. I feel that every day. It's not fair that some families have everything in abundance and for free, while others have to suffer humiliation. I'm the mistress of this town. Me. The only one alive besides Clara. You know her, right? I do know her. My darling daughter. Rats have brought her. Strange. It's usually the storks that bring babies. Alexander has grown very attached to her. Clara will become a mistress. She'll fulfill our destiny. She'll do what I was incapable of. Alexander has grown attached. What about you? Alexander is a very gentle, sweet man. Did you know? Everyone sees a ruler made of steel in him, and that is so. But there's so much love in him, so much care. Just don't tell him I said that. He doesn't want people to know. People usually try to conceal their shortcomings, but it turns out that your spouse is concealing his merits. A ruler cannot be human. Unfortunately.
You've changed, haven't you? Or am I seeing things?
It's a lie that the house is empty. Isabel's no longer there, but the house is not empty. Misfortune has taken root there.
Shut them up. Toughen up. Leave hesitation behind.
Okay.
It's our family's time.
If you say so. What are you saying? You went to Barak's house? Why? Because I'm scared. She'll return to the town to finish what she began 5 years ago. So she told me. I didn't want to believe her, so I broke into Isidore's house, thinking I'd find nothing, and I found the plague, fool that I am. You're not alone in your concern for the town, Dr. Man. I had to go there. I have to warn people. So at least someone can be spared. Maybe there's still time to stop her? I'm afraid what awaits for us all can no longer be stopped, but thank you for trying. I thought you'd be angry that some little girl spotted the threat before you did. I'm glad that you aren't. I'm not your enemy, see? I even play by the rules you believe in. I inform the high and mighties that misfortune has come. Thank you, Clara. Still, I'll admit that it takes a certain effort to believe this dreadful illness has come back after all these years. Alas, it is true. I went there today as well, and exampled a sample of mold. It is extremely contagious. Do you want to take a look at it? Do you want to sniff it under your nose? Take a big breath. Because I brought the plague into your home. Are you certain? This is a disaster, Dankovsky. 5 years ago, mold attacked the walls of our houses too. Isidore explained that this is how the plague sleeps. It creeps along our buildings until it can find a human host. The pathogen is extremely resilient and can sustain itself without a host. That's all I can say about it for now. I'm calling a meeting of the ruling families for the town hall tomorrow. We need to inform everyone who has resources and power so that we can develop a joint plan of action. I can sign the order to search for infected people in infected houses right now, and I will, because I trust you. I want a physician to be the one in charge of handling the epidemic. But I need you to understand one thing. This town has always been divided into 3 parts, and there has always been 3 families calling the shots, and you have to approach each of them. Of course, you cannot save a town without the local authorities. Who's there? Have you not been taught to knock, lads? The patrolmen have brought a prisoner. I must see to it. May I sit in? Oh. 1 minute. God, I love coil wine. Here he is, Governor. Yesterday this fellow spent the whole day in the pub boasting that he bumped off old Barack. Or maybe he was beating himself up.
There's a twinge in my chest. Could it be conscience?
Maybe. But tell me this before someone speaks for you. If you killed Barack Sr., why would you talk about it in a pub? I was a bit smashed. Some idiots were making fun of me, and I wanted to give them a scare, so I blurted it out. So they'd, finally leave me alone. I just said it out of spite. Truth is, I loved and respected Barack. I came to the pub to drown my sorrow when I heard he'd been killed. He's lying through his teeth. Who in their right mind would incriminate themselves? And who in their right mind would kill Barack? He saved both my sister and my nephew when the baby got tangled in his birth cord. A tough job for your ordinary healer, but Barack was no ordinary healer. What are we going to do without him? What if it all goes south? Enough. Put him in lockup for now. We'll deal with him later. The suspect was near Isidore's house. We need to quarantine him, not put him in a cell. He could have got infected. And it wouldn't hurt to isolate the patrol too. As I've already informed the governor, the mold on the walls of Isidore Barack's house is contagious. The sand pest has returned. Oh, woe is us. And I'm still alive. That's true. People saw him there yesterday morning. Does that mean we can forego the quarantine? If it's a sand pest in Barack's house, then yes, we can. My previous order still stands. Put him in a cell until further notice. It must not go unpunished. You should leave the investigation to those competent in such matters. You have other pressing issues right now. I was just voicing my opinion. let's go have a peek. Yeah, no, maybe a bit concerning. I'm starting to believe that letting the children do what they do was a bad idea. But it can always be changed later. It's just like my favorite game ever, Deathloop. We all love Deadloop here. Unless he's the one who killed
Any
him.
choice is
You!
right, so long as it's willed. That's the truth.
We rode to each other, you know. Your father and I, he invited me here. Without him, I feel lost in this town, not sure where to go or what to do. Oh, we're back. We're back. Sorry to hear that. So now I'm trying to puzzle out what happened to him. Stay out of it. My father's death is I'm going to assume that means business, not yours. What's Kaji? You don't know. You don't know anything, Hemshun. I know something about your father's death, certainly more than you do. Your father's house is contaminated. Plague is spreading it from it across the town, I'm sure. I've analyzed the sample. Good thing you checked. Did you see the giant perforating wound? Briefly, you can't look at the bodies before burial. I could have insisted, but couldn't quite decide who my father wanted to be after his death. The down doctor or a Menku who led to rest according to the kin traditions. He had the sand plague. It wasn't what killed him, but he would have died anyway. But this time, Shabnak Adir's claimed him first. Oyun is formerly abattoir. That means he's allowed to enter the dead house, but he has no right to bar entries for the others. Strange creature, something like a skull on legs, claims that it accompanied Isidore out to the step the day before he was murdered. That is, of course, unless I hallucinated in a fever dream. You even pestered a step thing with your questions? Still, thank you. I wanted to know why my father was with you before his death, and I saw those things when I was a kid. Just didn't trust my mind enough to believe that they existed, that they still exist. Thank you. My head is buzzing so much I didn't want to listen to you, but you've brought me solid facts instead of empty chatter. I'll pave a road with those facts, a road that will lead me to the answer. And if that answer concerns you too, I'll come find you myself, but now please leave. I need to space a step alone. Listen to yourself. Do you really believe the world revolves around you? You have no sense of measure and you don't know how to finish on a clean note. Ugh. Deep down, he's grateful. That is, I think, this is about as good. I think this is about as good as I'm going to get for today. You know, I think it's time to go back home and just... I didn't do anything. Oh, there was fire there. It's a maze. Fatty. I'm a fatty. Step over it. Step over it, dearest bachelor. It cannot be that difficult. I need to heal. I don't have to worry about my resources for this day, I don't think, because I do legitimately believe that, like this day, I've kind of made it go perfectly.
The town dribbles.
You know, I don't... The bachelor needs to go to the gym like me. True, bro. True. He needs to go. He actually can't lift his feet higher than like 2 inches. Either that, he just can't get himself around. Either way, it's probably quite an embarrassing deal. Okay, let's look, right? Mind map. Day 2. I think day 2 is like at a perfect level, right? As I've said, I think, you know, I've established that the plague exists. I've sorted out everything with the children. I've made people like me. I think I've made, you know, the Kanes and the Sabarovs and all that. I think that I'm on good terms. I think they... Now, I do kind of need to find Peter. Why is it telling me I know. Did it, like, restart the stream? Why is stream elements, like, I don't know, it doesn't usually do that. It might have restarted it. I'm not sure what happened. That's weird. Oh, okay. Thank you. It's been... My OBS has been a bit weird today. Okay, so I didn't let Ruben get accosted. Okay, I'm gonna do tomorrow because I need to find Peter, and I also need to get the Shabnakadia, like, I need to get the Plague District thing sorted. So, let's go to the future. Day 3. So, they're doing a pretty bad job. I've done enough for that regard. That's good. That's fine. That's alright. So let's find Peter Stomatin. Let's find Peter Stomatin. And let's go into a plague district. That's available? Okay. Now, I did have a new thing. Medical inspection. Minus 100 equipment, but negative 90 contagion. Kind of need that though. I can do medical inspections. Let's just do medical inspections on the rest of the days, right? It's not perfect. This still needs to drop, but otherwise it's like fine. All right, inspect. So, do you have anything for me? New. Oh, all these chuds in my house. Come on, bro. Yeah, so I need to... go take a look at the cathedral. So I can speak to Peter. And then I'll go here and try my best to find to find this spore of plague. I don't remember exactly what it said, but there was some kind of no vaccination, no to murderous doctors. I don't think they like me very much, you know? What have I got? I have enough. I have quite a couple nuts.
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Hi guys. What are you talking? What do you want to talk about? Why would I be? Oh, it's this, it's that thing. I've already done that, bro. Trade. Okay, matches, please. So, what can I do? So, something which makes me a bit more manic would be good. Actually, I probably would be better off getting something which makes me less manic. Let's have a chin wag. Bunch of nonsense. Yep. I need to make... hello there, mate. Court of Miracles. I need to question the caretaker again. You didn't sing any borrowed songs inside? No, I didn't. You did well. Some people are so terrified they pray and call upon their gods, and that's singing borrowed songs. Strictly forbidden. Trying again straight away is forbidden. That would break the third rule, waste no time. Would probably turn you into a mummy, a wrinkled raisin. I'd better go. So, new stopping time. Halt the town's clocks. Okay, so I guess I go over here to have a little chinwag about Stomatin. Old man, I'm 28. Being a bit quicker at the expense of my health is probably a positive. So, that opens up two things. Okay, so that opens up paying a visit to Yulia and paying a visit to Peter. But first, gotta go to the atrium. Gotta find this thing. Okay, I guess we're just like painting on every single wall now. So it's a noise. It makes a noise. Is it this? I can't tell whether or not it's like just the smelly smells. I've got to find the smelliest smell in this town. There's no Shabnak here. Chuddington. Hello there, bro. It's me. I'm playing a game for Chuds. It's me. What's that guy from Skatoony named? Chudders? Dude, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Is it in, like, the... Okay, so I can only assume that it's the district where the Shabnak is active. Bro fired and through the city into a great fat... I can't help it, man. I can't help from farting. What am I saying? Dude, it was here. This was where I was told, like... Dude, I actually don't get it. I simply... I don't get it. I don't understand where it is, you know? I guess I'm gonna try here. I'm gonna try the other fart place. I'm gonna try farting all over this goddamn town. Hello. Oh, yes. Why do you insist on snooping around here? Didn't I make it clear that you'd be devoured? What about you? A plague rupture. And there are often dark crimson flowers blooming above it. A flower that thrives on blood makes the rupture easy to spot. But if I were you, I'd stay as far away from it as possible. How are you doing today, Toast? Ah! What's happening? Hello there, mister. You keep your stinky farts away from me. Good, just chilling? That's good, bro. I'm glad to hear it. Crimson flowers. Clash of Clans hooked me again. It's true. Oh, dude, that's dire. Nah, it's fine. Hi, guys. Away with you! Is it this? Shabnak is not going to like this. No time to waste, Mush.
I've delayed death. Like a true scientist.
The awesome Claw. God, the awesome Claw. I love the awesome Claw. I love every member of the awesome Claw. The awesome Claw was a lifetime defining moment. Stalker artifacts too? Damn. Fart effects, bro. There are some points of interest still left unexplored. I know, I'm going to them. Let me have peace. I've got my gun. Okay, I've got my gun here.
Брат, не убивай.
You divide. I don't know. I've seen videos on this game with English voice acting.
Какими судьбами?
I don't know why they're all speaking Russian to me. Everybody else has the decency to speak the Queen's English. Oh, this will make me. Hi, Yulia. What is this chaos?
I keep forgetting the simplest things.
What is
these
this?
days.
What now? Yeah, I'm glad everybody's doing well, you know? I'm glad everybody's having a nice day. It's a nice Sunday. It's the last time I get to play Pathologic 3 for about a week. How are you doing? I'm doing great, bro. I'm loving this game so far. It's confusing. It's got some things where like the one thing that kind of pisses me off is like there's so much tutorialization, yet there are still things that I simply do not understand how they properly work. You know? And I suppose that's the intention, but I would rather have less tutorialization and still be more confused, you know, because it's an opportunity to learn, but I'm being taught the basics in a detail where I just kind of don't get it for some aspects. But most of them are fine. I'm loving it. It is Outer Wilds for Chuds. We're chilling. Gonna play this for a couple hours. Gonna, you know, I'm trying to hit, this game's probably 30 hours long. So I'm trying to, you know, take it in chunks of about 3-4 hours at a time. Like, and that's fine, you know, because I sit on my chair for too long and my back starts to hurt. It's hurting a little bit now, but you know, the game's worth it. I'm in the footsteps of Daniil Dankovsky because my back hurts and his back probably hurts from carrying this town and its dullards on its back. Yulia Lyuricheva, if that's how you pronounce it. Do you have a cigarette by chance? I don't think you'd ought to smoke. You have an asthenic constitution and most likely had asthma as a child. Are you always like this? Only when I'm hungry. I have a dry biscuit, but it's quite edible. That was a joke. I was joking. I know, it just wasn't funny. Apologies. Why are you here? Did the king send you? I mean to the cathedral, and I was told you're the one to talk to about. You're the one to talk to about what I saw there. Okay, that makes sense. The cathedral. You know, that's exactly what I thought you'd say. Then there's that caretaker. He gives me the creep. The man with the fish eyes. Yes, damn. Now that you've said it, you're right. Uncanny eyes, uncanny rules. Don't sing borrowed songs. No wasting time. And so on and so forth. Nobody knows where he came from, which I find curious. Farkad said the cathedral itself created its caretaker. It sculpted him out of light and time. He's a kind of interpreter between the cathedral's language and ours. When you speak to the caretaker, you're speaking to the cathedral itself. I think it's simpler than that. He's just a man with a broom and an air of authority who loitered outside the cathedral long enough that people took him as part of the scenery. You should have met Farkad. He was like that. You could never tell if he was joking or not. When he and Simon conceived of the idea, he said that he was going to create a space that produced time. We thought it was some kind of cryptic play on words, and yet here we are, with a time-producing cathedral. I see. So it seems there's no way the cathedral could house the hospital. You can give it a try, but it will be like throwing a party inside a steam engine. The first 5 minutes will be fun, before everyone started to boil alive. It's just not designed to house people for extended periods. Was it the Canes who asked you to scout the place for the hospital? They must be completely out of their minds if they think the cathedral is an option. No, it was Sabarov. You don't seem to like the Canes very much. I didn't expect that. Imagine you were hired to do what you knew would be your life's greatest endeavor. You devoted many years to it. Now imagine that your patron comes to you and says you've made a hash of things without explaining what, specifically, is wrong. They just show you the door. That's what happened to me 3 days ago. Cruel indeed. You have my sympathies. I relate more than many others would. They gave you no explanation at all? Supposedly they wanted me to, and I quote, rise above myself, which I was supposedly incapable of, since I was too rational. I'll concede that they rise above themselves all the time. It happens when your head's up your own ass. Now they're demanding I leave, and I don't want to. This is my town. I'm one of its creators. I've only been here for 3 days, and my diagnosis is that the people who built this town must have been insane. But you don't come off that way. Why is that? I suppose you and I have different definitions of insanity. What has our town done to get on your bad side? It won't let me go. They decided to fund my research, my life's work in the capital. 1 minute. This music is fitting. My lav mic has fallen apart. It's fallen apart. That's why I was gone so. It's fallen apart. Oh no, my poor lav mic. My poor lav mic. I'm enjoying the music, bro. It's not. This game has a very nice soundtrack. I don't know how. The clip has fallen apart. I'm looking into how to repair it. This is not good. This could be a lot. This is not good. Okay, I'm seeing. I'm trying to find it. I just want to play Pathologic 3, man. I don't want to use my crummy headphone mic either. Like, what about? There's like this. Oh, I see. Okay. There's this piece that is currently missing. And I need to find it. That's the goal. The goal is to find it. Kind of reminds you of this. I'll listen to it in a moment, bro. I'm gonna go on mute again. I'm gonna find this piece. You know what, let's... Yeah, 1 minute. People wish they could tech like me, okay? They wish. So there's this little piece that holds together the other 3 pieces of the thing. I've swapped it out for a pin, so I just have to not stab myself. But it works. The show goes on. Let's finish up this conversation and let's listen to Toast's little music piece. Look off in the world. That's true. The only way out is a railway, and I know a train driver and Odong who goes down main boulder. Let's go talk to the Canes. Actually, let's... Yeah, this is a very scuffed way of having a lav mic on your neck. But hey, it can't stab me. Okay, let's... No, music? Oh, okay, I can't. Let's listen. Ooh. Ooh. This is a nice piece. Let's play the game while having a listen. Have a talk.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch,
Smooth as bone.
leave it alone.
Okay, let's go. Let's get some 7 TV mods sorted out, bro. I literally see it right there, bro. Rare Parrot. He's there. Okay. What are you kids gonna do? I don't know if I've set up 7 TV. Maybe I have. This is a nice piece. Thank you, children. I'll be smashing this mirror now, children.
Vision. Their answer is in mirrors.
He knows how to spin a tale of yarn. Let's go. Cemetery. Oh.
A forget-me-nots, a tiny yellow flower, isn't it?
I'm looking for Peter Tomato. Someone is always following Peter's step. Usually it's his guilt. Sometimes his guilt takes on the shape of a man. Looks like today he has become a doctor. Where'd he go? Yeah, nice piece. Let's take a break. Decide this stupid 7 TV thing. I'm just a loser. Do I have to download it? Continue with Twitch. Yeah. Very nice piece. So, web extension. How do I... Emote. Okay. Alright, wait. Alright. I booted up them both. So. Do I need a set? Just give me. I want it. I want true. I want true. And it should be called true. Okay, so I mean, I guess. I mean, there we go, enabled. So we need true in the emote. There we go, bro. That's the first one. Just, it's all true. Make it stop. I can't make it untrue. Oh God. True. My need. This is, I think this is the command. It's one of the two. It's one of them. It's not one of them. Gulp. Me. Erm. It's one of them. It should work. Like, I've done it before. I'll get around to fixing it. Is it? It's one of these. Probably not actually. I'll do it later. Oh wait. It's not. Awkward. We'll sort it out later. Awkward. I need it, bro. I need
I
it.
often feel like someone's watching us from the other side of the veil.
It's so disgusting that great people inevitably stir up envy in others. You were envious of the twins, and she was envious of Mother. It was just you. The one whose tomb we're standing on. Farkad, he did not lack talent, but he always came second. He came first in the race to the grave. Yes, and he did so under mysterious circumstances too. You know, I think he also had people who were envious of him. However ridiculous that may sound, I think he was murdered. Has it been long? It has. You're so alive when you're here. So free, it suits you.
You're the liveliest woman of this whole town, but you're usually more restrained by your weighty responsibility to your family. My dear mother's daughter must be an inspiration. No matter, when we build the town beyond the river, come visit us. Somewhere west. Oh, we went to the Crowstone. La 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 la. Get me tech support. Get me it now. You okay? What's wrong? What happened? Yes, bro, pop off. $200 and no coin left. Now you're haggling? Oh my goodness. Some more blood. Gosh. This is probably the most important thing, is to get this like thing done. What? I told you not to come through here. No matter. It's my fault. I'm the chud. I'm the foolish one. Dude. Yeah, okay. Let's get this thing loaded. And then we can probably go in like one big line, getting everything done. Time to analyze. Okay, so this one. I've collected a sample from the plague's epicenter. I can form a charge. Fire at the Shabnak. This should work. Load the prototype. Prepare the projectile. Oh. What that? That was quick. Professor Tellman. He Tellman? He was so positive that every answer lay in the depths of one's psyche. So the plague appeared to you in the form of an enraged woman. Could you briefly describe the nature of your mother, Dankovsky? Okay, so what was, I don't know, what was the issue? I couldn't fix it. I'll fix it later. Because I'm lazy right now. Oh no, you just said and that's why I was wondering. True. Ah, give me a true. You can see the, well, I can't see true. Maybe, wait a minute, let me, nah, I can't be bothered right now, to be honest. Just refresh. That could work. Let me, you know what? I refreshed it. Give me a true. Oh my, did I not refresh it? Was it the wrong one that I refreshed? It's difficult. I have like, does it show up in any of the others? No. No. Well, I've done my best. Let me check. Do I have it linked? Like, do I have 7TV linked? I probably just don't have it linked. Oh, I've got sponsorship opportunities. If only I played Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, it's Pathologic time. It's linked to 7TV. Stream element. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Probably. Wait, it could just not be active. Okay. One more try. It could be that the emote set isn't active. So if I go to my... It is active. Well, it was worth a try. So it truly was a sample of the plague. Okay. Interesting stuff. The projectile is prepared. Banger. Where is she? She will be stronger. That's a little bit concerning. That's actually very concerning. I definitely do not want that.
Vibrant. Everything so vibrant.
No matter. Let's have a good old run through this rioting district.
Иди сюда, брат. Не убивай. Слышь,
Eh? What do you have to say, mate? I want to complain. What are you upset? Oh, it's this guy. Meh. People are self-obsessed. Oh, well, I mean, this house is without a doubt quarantined. What is this? Oh, this is a big rock.
A soul moves like a slow spring. The harder you stretch it, the faster it contracts when released.
Tell me what you want and I will tell you who you are.
He knows things he cannot and should not know. So strange yet so familiar. Our brother knows better than we do. Knows we need better than we do. We've been waiting for you. Yes, here I am. I finally made it to the town hall. I'll try not to waste it. Which measures do you consider the most urgent? His death is a riddle, his disappearance is a riddle, his plans concerning our town and our life are a riddle. I will keep an eye open for hints.
A coward. Always been a coward. Oh, how I hate it.
But what if she doesn't want to leave? Severe mental issues. What does this mean? That's queer. Yulia told me they were most sensible ones. You must be mistaken then. People to you are no more use. Call them pieces on a chessboard. H-ball? Well, I tried. Can't do everything now. I'm sure I'll be able to convince another time. Oh, hiya.
Shall it rain? Shall it snow?
I'm very sorry.
Don't ask again.
No avail.
I don't know.
How unfortunate. I don't know what I was hoping for. I thought that if you were they appointed you head of plague response, they'd at least listen to you. As for you, I wish you luck with your escape. I'm curious what approach he's holding against you. Well, let's go try and have a little chat with our dearest Stamatin. Have some
Think.
coffee. This game's got such a nice soundtrack. I'm really impressed with it. Peppo. Hi guys. Your health is at stake here. What's that poster? I suggest you hold off on getting inoculated, my good man. They injected people with some slop that was whipped up yesterday with whatever they had at hand. Are you a doctor? I work as a pharmacist assistant. I see you're against using the vaccine. Would you like to know about the alternative? The alternative is to burn the town to the ground. The plague is already spreading like a fire, and this vaccine is our only chance. The vaccine or your town in ashes. I'm finding it interesting that you can see the consequences of what I'm actually doing. My orderlies are true heroes. Hello guys. You are late, no more shots for today. I'll be kicking that. Yeah. Off to Lara's house. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's be honest now.
Hello, gravel. Ooh. I noticed that some young people in town seem unable to find their place.
My lips are cracked.
Nice. They don't look it. They really don't look it. Can I help you? There's a bloody trail leading to your house. There's literally drops of blood on the ground. Yes, he was here. I'm no doctor, but I can stop bleeding, so I helped him. He must be close. He's very tired. Great, so I have to go. So I do all this just to go back to his house. He's a real chud. Let's get injured.
I could use some quiet.
I gotta get quicker with it. Oh god. Just gonna...
Не бойся, не бойся. Только не сволота столичная. Разговор мало мы вас вешали. Только не ждали, не убивали. Разговор.
Вот сюда.
Какими судьбами, брат? Не убивай. Только не убивай. Только не убивай.
Nice. And took to drinking.
What is a living heart? Why is everyone talking about it?
Okay. I've been looking for you. Looking for me, why? Looks alright now. It's fine. So he's got like thin blood then. You could become a blood donor. That's not happening. I'm very possessive. Don't like sharing. You may guard your blood greedily. I'm just very tired. I'll do my best to understand. I'll do my best. I'm a very smart man. Even if I tried to explain this to you, you wouldn't understand a damn thing I said. So what's the point of talking about it? You think I don't know that? You think I didn't take that into account? Peter Stomatin erected an unstable and dangerous vertical absurdity on the town's outskirts and housed an entire crowd of kids in it, knowingly putting their lives in peril. No, I just want to be sure. Should I show you the blueprint? Well, I screwed it up. I'm not gonna go through all that effort to come back. That's for sure. I'll let him be miserable. Let's go to the still water then. It's gonna take 56 minutes to get there. Through a plague district. Great. Oh. Very much a very much a corpse. Oh. Theater time? Already done this one though.
Smart, intelligent,
Yep.
logical, but so very...
Indeed. Let's move on to... Okay, so the... Ooh. Let's, Day 4 then. Cool. Day 6 available. You and your glowing green paper are back. I'm gonna dip for a second.
Homo homini hostis est. What are little boys made of? Snips and snails and lethal mistakes.
Hello everyone, I'm back. This time with a dressing gown on because it's very cold and I want to be comfortable. No matter. Shall we continue? Shall we? Let us examine the fourth day of your tragic odyssey. It was particularly replete with dubious conduct. Dubious conduct? Go ahead and say it. Crimes, malicious malpractice, deliberate sabotage, or whatever you call it in your line of work. You are currently classified as a witness, hence I am speaking with you rather than my associates, here in your own facility no less. You're not under arrest. Yet you're speaking to me as if the deaths of 15,000 people are my fault. Or was it 16,000? We've been talking for 5 hours straight, so my memory is fuzzy. Here are the facts. You happen to be the only competent doctor in a town of 18,000, facing an unprecedented lethal epidemic. Is that correct? More importantly, I don't think it's a coincidence. And we talked about it yesterday, was it? I think it's past midnight already. You assumed executive authority over the emergency command and were in fact the person responsible for a number of administrative, research and specialized tasks. Is that correct? In peril, dangerous choices must be made. Seneca, I think. Getting tired, are you? Let us be brief then. Here are your case files. First, you attempted to flee the town on a smuggler's train which landed you in jail where you remained until the 5th day. Nonsense. Second, you scathingly refused to recruit motivated volunteers to organize a corps of orderlies. Third, despite having all the means at your disposal, you deliberately ceased work on a promising vaccine. Furthermore, if any of this was true, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I'd be dead. Furthermore, according to witness testimony, Bachelor Dankovsky was seen digging up graves in the cemetery, later conspiring with Artemy Barak. He led an infected person out of the quarantine zone. Do you hear yourself? I dug up the grave because a living person was buried there. I saved his life. Is that so? And which one of us is spewing nonsense now, Bachelor? Do you think putting together a case like this was simple? Please get to the point. As your pals from the Gorkon River say, to be a falcon, the quail must quail no longer. No one there says that, but who cares? Oh yes, and most importantly, a double homicide. On the 4th day, Bachelor Dankovsky shot 2 random passerbys outside the warehouses. What? Will you tell me that didn't happen either? What those? What did you say? Random passersby? What about to nail a living person to the wall? With actual nails, I had to intervene. When you deny the facts, please do me a favor and explain yourself. And stop meandering. Tell me your version of the event in detail. Describe your universe, so to speak. Let them bring more coffee first. Make sure they add sugar this time. Yeah, I can cancel past events. Click a gear-shaped node. It will turn red, meaning the chain of events leading to that node will be undone when the day starts. It's crucial to cancel the failed escape on day 4. Otherwise, I'll wake in prison again tomorrow. Let's try... Jesus. You. They've got some nice... I like the... All these new ones are looking pretty good. Let's start the day.
Superstitions aren't real.
Hiya, mate. Welcome back. Greetings, Doctor. First of all, allow me to admit how utterly honored I am. Everything else will try for matter. Like what? Vlad the Younger built the plumbing to provide the town with fresh water, but not everyone approved of his kindness. Savages. Their belief threw them from, how do I put it, violating the integrity of the ground without dire need. Easy enough. Without war, the infection will spread. Unfortunately, that's not the only problem we're facing today. I also need your decision on how to dispose of bodies. I appreciate your zeal, but I must go now. Okay, so... Oh, look at all the things. Okay, so I suppose just set up the meeting and go to the hospital. Let's have a look. Let's go with this for now. Keeps everything pretty low. Unrest is kind of spiking. Oh, it's contagion that's spiking. Okay. We move. Hello?
If it's rough as touch, it's safe to touch. If it's smooth as bone, leave it alone.
It wasn't me. Don't look at me like that.
I have to hurry and rescue him. Were you sure he's in the cemetery? There, I heard it. Alright, so... Oh my god. Let's get a move on. Maybe... We want to be... We want to be a little bit slower. I've done plenty of stupid things, but this takes the cake. These ideas of theirs makes me want to slam my face into the table. But clean the air with fire and smoke. Of course I do. Why didn't I think of that? Over here, Charlie. Shovel. Oh, I need a shovel to dig up this grave. I should talk to them while I'm here. Oh, you hanging out, mate? You're blocking the sky. You alright? Better lie down, I don't mind the company. Thank you for the moment of peace. Over here. How's it going, Arcade? Isidore has found peace. There we go. I wonder who's in here. Oh, it's Ruben.
How heavy is a head?
It varies. Was that you? Thought I was done for. I must say. Well, here I am. Let me catch my damn breath. I won't even let your death be an obstacle. I need to think way down a scale with my... I promise we will talk tomorrow. Don't you dare have a third near-death experience. Okay, so I can only assume I'm going to end up shooting 2 people in this district. Let's actually try and avoid that. Let's try and do this with peace in mind. Me and my spawning bullets. Hi guys.
Не убивай. Вот не ждали. Глянь. Стой, не убивай.
You, what the hell are you skulking around here for? Who you run with? Not one of grad, well, not one of grad. Bad grease boys, are you? You don't look it. Keep walking. This is me telling you nicely. We don't got time to count your bones. I'm Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. Are they beast tunnel has some kind of calm? You ain't from around here, are you? It's not can't, it's called standard speed. Very observant. I'm indeed not a local, but I'm looking for a local shady dealer. What did Bad Grief do to you? That bastard killed Simon and thinks he can go away clean. Again, what's coming for you for Simon? Do you have evidence? Do you have evidence of Bad Grief's guilt? A carload. Sashing goods and railroads. Simon was mighty twisted about it, so Bad Grief killed him. Simon disputed smuggling? Is he slandering Simon? I meant Simon was right and you're right too.
Только какие люди память не убивают.
Grab a hold of yourself. My life in my own hands, a science of Thanatica. I'm a doctor. I am Daniil Dankovsky. Lock in. Hi guys. I'm Daniil Dankovsky. Alright pal, who are you people? We were Bad Grief. I'll be going back to that to try and actually get, you know, through it without killing people. All on his side will live. I'm a doctor. If he's wounded, I can help. Just that grief, you'll see me. Finally. I'll be taking your walnuts while I'm here. When to see that? Is there even? Yes, actually, there is a reason to talk. Let me just smoke a little bit.
Half a tone louder. Time enough for rest.
Take a
after
puff.
death.
Dankovsky? Mother always told me to stay away from ticks, tricks, and doctors, and I didn't listen. Did those goons clear off? Let me see the wound. Sepsis can be pesky. A revolver is the best premise in any logical argument. Ooh, I like the music. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'll bet you the gold of my teeth it was the out-of-town vixen, the broad with the mean face, arrived on the same train as you. Where are your manners? It's lady, not broad. Lady it is. The lady with the mean face. I don't know, she looks like a hell of a vixen. Trust makes the election to kiss his reflection. She and I have things in common. You are worse than a pickled watermelon. Use your head. She was looking for something of Simon. At least Bad Grief is alive.
Молодец, разговор есть. Только не убивай.
Стой, падла! Доктор!
Брат, не убивай.
What a kind lot of individuals. Oh. What the hell are you doing? I'm just standing still, frozen. They've abolished time. It's a figure of speech. Fair enough, you're like your choice. Go on, mate. Good lad. What are you up to? On a pole of red gold with silk overhung, a daintier cradle no mother e'er swung. That you may need nary a song, baby mine, nary a song, to shut your sweet iron. I can't even sing. What a negative mode of thinking. This is new.
Tired of this noise.
Potential outbreak. Can I loot this? What is that? Banger! Banger! All carved like an interior door, no dodger. You didn't open it? You didn't go through? So where do you end up? Right here.
calls me. But I'm not old yet. And I'm not a boy either.
Dankovsky, the view from up here is to die for. They say some damsel from the capital is frequenting your bar. Your inevitable, your bloated self-importance. Ask the bartender.
You do look like a hero. From the front. But what about the other end? Bend over.
Oh. Okay. Okay. In this town, everyone has prophetic vision. You often have dreams like that? No, I forget. I'm glad to see you alive. What do you think? I don't drink at work. Everyone gets a drink on the house today. You've saved Andre, saved our pub, you get two. Didn't save Gulan. Her blood will become part of the vaccine that saves the town. I'm interested in one of your customers. Well, you've been struck by her charms, you can say that. Cold, authoritative, beautiful. Sorry, I got carried away. Can't find her yet. There's a train graveyard. I guess I'll go eat. I should heal.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Indeed. Everywhere. Get a move on then.
Shh! Stop squirming. Everything's all right now.
Indeed. They told me the theater's a hospital now, with a doctor for a director. So here I am, looking into your eyes, and how are you a doctor? Do I know you? I think I did run into you somewhere. I don't recall asking for help. Of course you didn't. You don't know how to talk to people, and you aren't clever enough to see what you need help with. I'm just so kind. I can forgive stupidity. That's why I came on my own. What will you help me with? You're swamped with patients. There are more of them than rotten apples in autumn. But my hands work miracles. They can take pain away. I'll urge you to stand, orders you to stand around. I'm a savior. The hospital looks okay for me. Every illness comes from the heart. The body is nothing more than a reflection of the spirit. But you need not understand that. All you have to do is believe. If you don't let me in a few days your hospital will vanish. It doesn't matter if you like me or not. Save those who you write up as doomed. I don't think it will hamper you. You can't even begin to comprehend the parts of the body I work with. Maybe your presence will calm someone. Going on the way of real medicine. The trio. Find common ground with the other protagonist. Remember the rules, girl, and don't interfere. That's sorted. It's hospital time. Hello, Bora. Yakov Little? Like, Stewart? Why did he show up? I never asked
I used
him.
to play the piano when I was a kid, but the skill got erased over time.
Those are some big glasses, mate. Doctor, there you are. I've been appointed your assistant, though my education, in short, I'm not even a veterinarian, just dabbling in medicine. I hope you don't send me away on the first day. I'm Yakov Little, at your service. I'm not used to working with amateurs, but I see you don't have... There's a lot to do. We'll find a use for you. Thank you for trusting me. I solemnly promise to you that I will learn everything. Catch it on the fly. The governor's people found me. I used to do some stitching on them when needed. That's something. Allow me a question. Yesterday you ordered us to look for people whose test results suggest sandpest, but don't have its signs and symptoms. How can it be? Intercurrent disease. Another infection suppresses the plague. For a time. What's with the dancer from yesterday? How is she feeling? She died, but not from the sandpest. 2 diseases weakened her. If we treated her for that one, maybe she'd have lived a little bit longer. But there's good news too. I ventured to test the whole puff of plague this morning. Everyone's clean. So the dancer wasn't contagious then. That's what I hoped for. They're safe around uninfected. So we're going to make our drug from the blood of these kinds of patients, the ones the plague doesn't kill outright. Our vaccine will try to pass their resistance on to others. Remember, we need new patients every day. Their resistance to plague may weaken with time. Having a wider research base helps too. We'll find patients and carry them straight to the centrifuge to make a vaccine out of them. Doesn't sound humane? No, we diagnose them first, or the centrifuge will spin who knows what. We'll do an interview, a physical exam, a second interview of symptoms, test may be run off a plague. That might be a quandary. The microscope you bought from the Capitol. We installed it like some monument, but we couldn't find any slides or reagents for it. We're looking for them. Give me the microscope size supplies by tomorrow, I don't care how. We'll find everything. It's my first day working. Please don't be too harsh. It's bedlam over here. I've only just discouraged the orderlies from plundering the other costumes besides the bird ones. Here, I've put together a list of diseases we might encounter in patients who resist the plague. Live specimens coming up. No patients can wait. Hi, love.
This calls for a surgeon's precision. Step aside.
Mende, Emshan, turning the theatre into a hospital. I don't think you could have chosen a better place, or a worse one. I used to come see plays here. Who did you play? I was a doctor. How was it? I want to make a panacea. Medicine that will cure the sand plague. I believe it's possible. No, we need tissue samples from the infected. No need to talk to me like a child. This isn't just wishful thinking, and infected are not something we are going to be short of, Emshan. You don't understand. We need special patients to see how the body reacts to the plague. We need people that are sick with something else too. Do you have any idea where we can find them? You're interested in the termitary. What do you know about it? I heard it's been sealed off. Protect the people inside from Sandpath. They've sealed a swarm of people inside a cramped, filthy pigsty. I expect the termitary is a perfect petri dish right now. The other page by across my own. I'm listening. I might be in the termitary for some time. There are children in town I'm responsible for. They need to be looked after while I'm away. I seem to be their guardian. Babysitting it is then. I have this trinket here, but I expect you might need it more than I do. 3 of them, that's 3 more than I'm used to.
In any case,
don't hold me up.
It's nice to be home.
You said you intend to make a panacea. Are you serious? Yes. If you'd ever bother to open the dictionary, you might have read the definition, a cure for all diseases. I didn't choose the word lightly. The kin hold a belief that the sand plague brings together all diseases at once. Before you dismiss that as just a fairy tale, keep in mind, my father shared that belief and you acknowledge his credibility. It's still a fairy tale. We don't have time for debates. Here's your answer. Yes, I hope to find a cure for the plague, to save those who are already sick. You hope to make a vaccine to prevent the plague, to stop it from spreading. You made progress, you won't like it. But I think that the dead gruel, the dung brew is nonsense, but I think they're looking in the right direction. Herbs and blood are needed, but not the ones they had. Which ones exactly I haven't figured out yet, but the key to salvation, the solution to the plague is here somewhere. I see. We're both still at the beginning of our past. We have nothing to fight over. We're not getting each other's way. Maybe one day that day will come, but today's not that day. If you really do find a way to cure the sick, I will be glad. Oh, me and my 3 chuds. Me and my 3 chuds are gonna have so much fun together. What's that? Morphine crystals. I'll be smashing that mirror.
Stop staring at me. Push over.
Push over. Okay, man.
Wherever a wise man drowns, a fool walks dry.
True. So, Doctor, have you had a look around? Is everything to your liking? Is it all set up properly? It'll do. You can't do better in a day anywhere. We did our best, didn't sleep all night. Please tell us if something's not right. What a place you found for them. We won't dare distract you with. He's very full of himself. Is this volunteer? And Filat. Looter? I'll have it your way. I'm healthy, just so you know. I don't have anything. She's got a very bloated face. Why did they bring you here then? I had a fever for no reason, that's why, but it stopped already. But I'm better now, and I had no scratches on my skin, no yellowing, no sandpaper scratches, no drought of the mouth. Go ahead and examine everything. Head to toe if you must. I won't be embarrassed. This is a question of life and death after all, and I'm not a young lady anymore. Where do you used to live? Our house was cleared out after the infection came. People were sent wherever there was space, and we ended up in an empty living room. Oh no. We were putting a boiler room. A boiler room, was it turned on? Let's examine. Very pale skin. Okay, so let's put this down. Not yellowing skin. There's no... Not itchy. Paleness is here? Is paleness here? She's got a normal heart rate. hematoma. She's got a bruise. Is that in here? is hematoma in here? New. Legs. Alright, let's talk about your bruising. You done with the exam? Can I go now? Absolutely not. An examination with no questions asked can only happen at the morgue. Allow me to call my assistant in. I'll use your example to show him how to proceed during an
There is a
appointment.
life behind any diagnosis. Arithmetics doesn't govern them.
We have a patient here. She's claiming to be in good health despite having had a fever a few days ago. Do we take her word for it? Well, if she's had a fever, there must be a reason for it, and we have to find it. Remember this, a patient's self-evaluation may be incorrect. That's why you must ask specific questions about the symptoms, about what's come up during the exam, and about the patient's circumstances and daily life. I think I get it. In theory, God knows how it plays out in practice. I'll demonstrate, observe and learn. I won't be around forever. The patient is running a temperature, in other words a fever. Open my ledger, look up fever and tell me how many conditions is it listed as a symptom of? 8 of them. 8 diagnoses fit the bill. It's a frequent symptom, which means that you will have to find others and narrow down the search. Then do it again and again until you're left with just one verdict. This little is what's known as a differential diagnosis. The name is self-explanatory. We differentiate between similar things to find the only correct solution to our problem. I can't wait to give the method a try. Let's get down to it then. You look pale. Has your skin been like this since birth, or is this pallor recent? It's not like I get to look in the mirror a lot living in a boiler room and all, but I don't think I've ever been pale. Rich do nothing for pale. Me, I'm a commoner. So pallor isn't typical for you. We're marking that as a symptom. Little add pallor to the fever. In the record, what do we get? I made 2 conditions. Down from 8, it's magic. A single symptom, pallor, eliminated 6 of our 8 candidates. We're left with a choice of just 2. Where did this hematoma come from, my good lady? I mean, the bruise over here next to your wrist. Did you bump into something? Or is there someone who batters you? Don't worry, there's nothing to be embarrassed of when seeing a doctor. I'm not embarrassed. A bruise? Well, that's news to me. Her eyes are very yellow. I've never seen it before, and I can't remember anything like what you're talking about. I certainly wasn't beat up. I must have bumped into something myself and forgotten all about it with the fuss. I'm seeing this hematoma, this fancy bruise on your list. Are you with us, little? Pay attention. She doesn't remember how she got the bruise. She can only guess. I can give useful clues. Susceptible means a high-risk groups, right? Practicing medicine takes more than checking symptoms against a list with a schoolboy's diligence. You have to bring your reasoning into it. There's one way to do it. Tell me, my good lady, where do you garden? Do you grow anything at all? From roses to cucumber? I've never liked digging and shoveling earth. There. Does the boiler room you've been relocated to have an earthen floor by chance? It does have an earthen floor. The boiler room isn't really suited for living in, but in these times I'd be ungrateful to complain. How did you guess about the earthen floor? So why do we need that little detail? Why does the floor matter of all things? It's simple. All kinds of things can be found in your local soils, including microorganisms capable of distributing circulation, hence the pallor. The bruises were not caused by trauma. A hematoma appears when blood vessel walls are damaged, either by an external force or, as in this case, an illness. We've found our diagnosis. You're a genius. Let's open the... So. Fever. Pallor. And... hematoma. Hematoma. It's anemic vasculopathy. An infectious disease caused by microorganisms from steppe soil entering the bloodstream. Red eyes. Yep. Yeah, she definitely has. In a couple more days, you'll got the gist of it. You are a true master of medicine. So the patient has the sandpest alongside. You can finish it yourself. Put them together and you get a result. It's time to lock in anemic vasculopathy. Let's talk to Finch now. Are you going to burn me? Even if you are going to be burned, I promise you won't be burned alive. No slow, excruciating roasting. Pain-wise, the sandpest is easily worse than a slow roasting. You don't ever want to find out. Necessary measures. Mr. Tiny here told me I could be useful to you. Before I die, that is. Said you can find something inside me that slows the pest down, so go ahead, find it. You want to draw some blood? Where'd they bring you in from? I walked here. From home. Caught it from my neighbours, knew as soon as the skin on my chest started peeling away. So I waited a day. The neighbour's scream stopped in the middle of the night. What's your vocation? I'm a dyer, been breathing in poisons for 5 years. One day it's red, the next is blue, then yellow. Take off your clothes, let's do an examination. That's a... Alright, so eczema and a rapid pulse. Nothing on his back. His hands are fine. What about his... Ooh. Skin is yellowed. Okay, so... Let's have a chat. My vaccine. It's a vaccine I'm working on, and please allow me a couple of clarifying questions. It's a plague, of course, the sandpest thing, innit? The plague, yes, but there's another condition that's prolonging your life. You said it yourself. 2 ailments making me healthier than if I only had 1. You complained that your skin on your chest was peeling. It was here, right? Eczema. The symptom can indicate one of 2 diseases. Give me your hand. He's just got a fever. Silly lad. Time for you next. Time for Philat. And that's the story of my life and times up to the present moment. The termitaries are tower in the town. Who knows? At first it said they'd been a blowout of some sweet soot. It settled on the walls later, looked like mold. Then, the king was worried. As soon as one makes a noise, the rest run quiet. There's a mighty buzz in the hive, perhaps on account of the poisonous soot. Conditions are tough at the cannery. What's going on there? They're shouting. Lots of clamour, and a nasty kind of clamour too. They're having a great time and stuck in there like pickles in a jar. The place is, after all, a poorhouse. Our fat man treats his people like cattle, getting through the days of struggle. No wonder they're slamming into walls. If it was up to me, you can't lock up a living creature against its will. It's how you turn people into proper beasts. But try so much as hinting to our Orgimski yes-men. They're dead drunk on power. It used to be all right working with them, but now I can't stand those guardsmen. There are times when you have to put a free creature under lock and key, say, for its own safety. Well, you know best, Doctor. What time of day do you feel worse than usual? All the time. I used to be hardy as a bull wrangler, but now I have trouble even standing up for long. I get drowsy. My knees give out. It's embarrassing. I feel like I'm failing everyone. And this condition of yours is progressing? It's a rugged man's job. Disrobe down to your undergarments. I'm going to examine you. You're being too heavy-handed. This lockdown of yours make people seize. The quarantine is a necessary measure. So he's trembling. So he's saying that he's feeling weak. Let's look at his back. Rash bites. There are red spots on his face too, so it could be rash or bite. Could be rash or bite. Hands look fine. Same with the other side. I don't understand why that takes 10 minutes to look. Veins are damaged. Leg reverse. Yeah, that's... Let me go, will you, Doctor? I don't understand this commotion about me. What makes me so special? Besides, I've got work to do. Work? I'm sorry, but you're going to have to forget about your work for now. You must remain at the hospital. You have no idea how sick I am of the joke life plays. Do I need to give blood or maybe take a pill? There'll be a few questions. Can you recollect having any other ailments besides what you've already mentioned? Just the fatigue? I don't have time for ailments, do I, Doctor? Between one whole day of work and the next, I'm lucky if I get enough sleep and have time to throw a lunch together. And stuff like that. Not used to chatting away for a whole hour like you and I've been doing. I urge you, do not be reticent. Tell me all of it. You're like a tick. I don't have any ordinary details for you. They're all in the ordinary. How long have those red spots? I'm going to your house. I'm going to break into your home. You're not at all. If anyone's to blame, it's me. Don't worry. I won't touch anything. I just need to look around. I'll be going now. Now, the time... So this is his house. Oh, this is the children. Okay, so I'm going to go look after the children, then do that. This can be left. I don't have time for the canes today. I'll have to do a time travel. And then on the time travel day, I'll try and see if I can fight the Shabna. Let's see. Okay, so it's here where I need to go. Let's look after your children, mate. Because you're no good. Oh, Jesus Christ. They must think it's funny. Think it's impossible to come up with all that by thinking. I'm positive they didn't use their thinking at all. And how am I supposed to sit back and set my watch? All the clocks in town. Go shook that man. Sons of biscuits. Mother of pearl. Money. And shocked at all. Don't have anything better to do than bellyache about the authorities. Are the children here? No. Hiya, Arcade. Did Bear send you? Bear said a grown-up will come and play with us while he's away. That's right. Please don't go running off. Just stay right where you are. I don't want to get anyone getting
It
lost.
feels like someone's pulling my strings.
Is it now? We'll get worried. I don't see any reason to worry. Maybe he can help, or he'll just punish us. Please just tell me what happened. It's not our fault. Have you ever seen a door disappear? Like you walk through the door and then there's no door? No, not ever. There's a door and murky open the door and then boom, wall there. God. Touching the wall. What door are you talking about? Murky, Murky, Murky! Where are you? Murky, answer me! You can really scream, but I think I'm deaf now. I have an idea. Let's look inside the house for her. What? I can't hear you. I think I've gone both deaf in both ears from his screaming.
I'd rather not hear this.
Yeah, me neither. I'll be... I'm thinking it's here, right? Or not. Still get... Yes, sorry. You know I love the game. Bro, what was an update? Thought. I need to search around the house where doors appear and vanish. How's it going on me? Having a nice day? You enjoying your Sunday? Dude, what am I supposed to do? In here, maybe? I feel like this house is relevant. Doing some shopping right now. Epic. Online or like in person? Oh, she's here.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch.
Online. I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Alone.
Couldn't find scrap at the shop. True. True. You're so small, really tiny. Where have you been? How did you even get up there? I sit high, I look far. I can see everything from up here. And what exactly can you see from up there? Everything. I can see the edge of the world. What does it look like? Like bread. Are you hungry? I'm light. I flew up this tower, see? Your friends told me that you went through some door and then it vanished behind you. I followed the music and ended up in a room. A moth was there. I saw it. It's but a moth. You've been to Simon's Focus. a man would come and carry me back down. Of course, it's all just a game. You're not wrong to believe it, innit? Gulp. Daniil, who's that? You're completely cuckoo, mister. I underestimated you. Trick is such a funny word. Help me get down. Can you do it yourself somehow? Come on, just be careful. Alright. Do I have to? Yeah, I have to go speak to the other kids. Meow. I feel so quick and able-bodied. Let's do this before I have a heart attack. Mister, hey mister, I've got a letter for you. Bear told me to make sure I delivered it to you personally. Hand it over. But Bear said you're not stingy. He also said you'd get a coin, so he lied twice. Smoking is bad for you. A grunt with no money and no tobacco. You don't even look like a beggar. Here, take your stupid letter. Want to get smacked? Give me that letter and get lost. Dude, I don't have time for all this. Alright. I legitimately do not have time for this. Let's see if I can get the diagnosis done. Jesus, I have even less time for things than I usually do in this game. It's because it's like, oh, I have to do this again. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this on a different day. I'm probably gonna have to do this. We need to make the most of this. All right, you know what? You know, we prioritize Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Oh my God, it's you guys come to whine and whinge again. Oh my God, Mars is playing Marvel Rivals. This is horrible. Is it here? Let's reduce. I can't believe this, bro. He's got a problem. Somebody needs to get him. Somebody needs to get him to stop. Saying here, but there's. I don't have time. Okay, I can do this on a different day, and I will do on a different day. I do not have time to deal with all the crap that they've got me doing. I've got to make a vaccine. That's like a #1 priority. The plague rages here. It sure does. I will kill you, death. As I say, yes indeed. Freaking Dark Souls. Let's...
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
I don't like the noise of that. Alright, low. It's already broken. I just mopped the floor, now you're walking all over it. It took forever to scrub clean, you know? Apologies, I'm not very good at walking in a handstand. My legs always veer off to the left for some reason. Stop with that clowning, will you? First he's turning the bathroom upside down, but now it's our only one for all these apartments. They keep it clean. And now there's you with your remarks, and bet your pals of Felat. Felat's in the hospital now. He's under observation. Person getting sick is for the best? Don't you shame me. I've helped him his whole life with cooking and cleaning and whatnot. He was a loner with no one to take care of him, and it wasn't much trouble for me. Never said a word anymore. Scurried past me to his apartment, eyes down, no hello, no goodbye. But he sure showed his this bathroom was vast. What kind of person this is typical of is an easy get. You often get this with drunks. One moment he sits there quietly and then he's delirious all of a sudden. All this ruckus and mess, at least he didn't punch anyone out. He said aware. The town's fallen to pieces. It's enough to make a saint start drinking. It's like people have gone crazy. We argued about whether worms and Herbrides were our equals. An opinion like that doesn't paint you in a good light. Sounds like a man with a conscience. What a thing to say. You've been very helpful. What a mess. The food has gone bad. Who would even eat something like this? A down and out alcoholic? Because I denied that he drinks. I prefer to trust my patients. How can anyone eat such rotten food? Is he barely making ends eat? He's a guy at the termitary. I feel sorry for him on a human level. Oh, there's a kid here. He was taking some kind of medicine after all. And what's this? Or a compress? Vomiting and fever. Let's go with... Right, so where is it? Where are you, Mr. Fever? I don't know where they've got fever on this list. Fever. Oh. F. Oh, F is this button. It's just selected. Fever. Show me fever. Fever. The vein damage could very well be. Snooze? I have no idea what he's saying. The way we come. Don't get me. You feel like son? No, not going back to Warren. Oh, you must be from Terry. Be like, oh, so he's like taking in this kid then. No one returns me to the Warren. Talked quietly so no one hears. Hungry, we need it. Feel that's not rich. It was enough for one, not enough for me. Had to feed two. They love for cheap food. They treated salt rotten. Then his hunger came. He grabbed everything all crazy. I took away, hid, told him bad, rotten, will hurt. Like some hungry beast. Sudden hunger. Does feel like not a drop. I found some pills. We don't use these instead. So the head doesn't ache. He was hot. Had a fever. So a nice headache. Doesn't drink. He didn't bad food. Water's there for washing. Water scared him. As the dripping went crazy. Can a man be scared of water? Got scared of water for no reason. So. Mental. Hydrophobia. He's afraid of hydrophobia. He had a fever. Brain damage can kind of be written off. He had a headache. They did say headache. It's lining up with this. Let's see. I don't want to keep doing it. Thank you for the key. I feel like there's something funny. He was talking to the boy from the dormitory. The boy has his difficulties. Yeah, you little racist. You're a piece of crap, you are, mate. I'm gonna play this horrible music. I'm gonna play this horrible music for you, you dirty racist. Okay, so I believe that it's this. It lines up hydrophobia, headache, nausea and vomiting, and fever. Time to back to the hospital. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so. Time to go to the still water. Let's see what the still water has to say. Hopefully I got them all right, otherwise that's going to be embarrassing. I love. What do you have? I'll have to trade with you soon. Do you have a name? I have a number on the other side of my mask. If that's the number, that is who I am. As for a name, it's different every time. Low body's here, Inspector Plagueout's there. I too feel like I'm dissolving into my functions these past few days. Why have we come here? I brought them. Perhaps our letters of gratitude. Who knows? Documentation is good. All diagnoses are correct. The town will receive an effective vaccine for at least today. Guys, I'm gutted. Okay, I'm good, and that's okay too. We can finally admit that, you know? We can finally admit I'm number 1 at Pathologic 3. Just bring the thing on the stream, please. One more step. So, I did what I could today. I couldn't find Barack, so that will have to continue. So I'll do that. Do this day again. Do the canes and all that. Oh.
A stranger brought me an unusual vial today.
I was told you agreed to leave the town during the plague. I'm glad that power is now in the hands of a man who is no stranger to compassion. What can I do for you? So much reliance on your shoulders without power. Please spare me. Of course, I'm listening. My house has been a shelter for anyone who needs a roof over their head. I need to play my part more than ever. I shelter those who have lost something. Yes, of course, I have helpers. Besides lodgings, we also have with food. People used to turn to us in our time of need. We'd be grateful for any help the town hall can spare us. I'll arrange a delivery of food and medicine to you. I'll do it when I can, but like, I don't have time. I don't have time today. So day 4. Let's remove the decrees. We need a vaccine, which will add unrest. I mean, do I need a vaccine? I don't even need it, really. Who needs it, you know? Nah. Let's then. What removes unrest? That removes unrest. And this removes unrest. So I'm doing my best. Day 7 now exists. Thanks to my work, Day 7 now exists. So good stuff. Hi, man. All this from them. These lot are all gonna die, and it's like, I know what I'm doing, man. There's something here. Like a little clock. Well. So, I don't have time for any of this, so it's time to skip time, really. Let's go see what awaits us for today's theatre performance. What does Eva have to say?
The day is over. The end draws ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed here.
It's so lovely to see you this evening. All the more lovely for being uncertain. I'm glad to see you too, Eva. People came to me all day, sent me notes, they begged me to flee the town while they were still a chance. I also thought about leaving the town. You can't run from something, only to something. Otherwise, you'll get lost, like a ship with no lighthouse. My lighthouse is my Thanatica. It calls me back to the capital, but I didn't answer the call, not this time. That's why it's so lovely to see you today. I wondered if you'd leave. I even wanted to go looking for you to talk you out of it. But I didn't. I would be imposing. Worse, you might have invited me to go with you. That's impossible. I feel so bright knowing that you want to return in the evenings, but it would be completely different if I had asked you to. Asked you to trade Fnatic for the still water and our town. The people who asked me to run today kept saying it was the last chance, but for some reason I doubt it. There'll be another chance, a real one. No one could leave the town today. But on another day, everything will turn out differently. I wonder what you'll choose then. One day I'll leave, but not before the plague is defeated. I'm so sleepy. While I waited to see if you'd return, sleep wouldn't come at all. I was afraid of seeing you in a dream, and then waking to a reality where you were gone. And now I'm exhausted. I'm not worth worrying over. Let's see what it has to be.
He was exhausted, dead tired. Kept saying, if I fell asleep, no one would wake tomorrow. It's like he was frightened of going to sleep. Felt he had to write to rest. So what were we to expect from such a man? He who never sleeps ends up sleepwalking. An exhausted helmsman spells a ship's demise.
So, now what? He's not standing in our way anymore. We can finally act precisely like we see fit.
In our way? Who's we? I have my own approach to the Sandpest. So do you. Be on your way.
What matters is that he would be on his way back to the capital of his.
He does not sound the same there.
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
True. Well, I suppose that's just like them being like, we're going to do what we want because he's a pushover. I guess we'll wait and see if that was a good idea after all. Maybe I should just be like, I don't want to work with you guys. Maybe they'll just do a crap job. It's time to repeat this day again. So, Ruben, fine. All of these are fine. I agreed. Can't find her. I need to find a solution to the water problem. I need to meet the judge. Let's see what we can do about that. I'm not sure. That's fine. That's fine. Day 3. I did not attempt to leave. Yeah, this was fine. Let's focus on these today. Day 4. Which the new theatre season begins. But, for now, that will be all. Because I've played this game for about 3.5 hours now. Played it for a good amount of time. But I think it's time to take a chill pill. Time to take a chill pill and go chill out. What are we gonna play though? What's the final song gonna be? You too, bro. You too. Is it gonna load? Yeah, it's taking a. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. It won't load the music. Toodle.